My husband and I are in therapy, but ever since we started, he's now using what he learns in therapy against me. Like he says, well, that's just your projection, or I'm not responsible for your feelings. And it's like, what? He's using the right words, but it doesn't feel good to me. So this is from Tina, and Tina left us a voicemail. So let's listen to what she has to say.
How do you know if your partner is behaving badly on purpose? Like, how much of this is um, subconscious, or their nervous system just taking the wheel? Or I guess if you do the family systems, their inner child taking the wheel rather than their wise adult, or is it just a skill that they're still learning? I'm asking because my husband and I are in therapy both separately and together. And I've noticed in the last several months, he will say things like, I'm not responsible for your feelings, or that's just your perspective. I don't have to agree with it. Or if I say how I'm feeling, well, that's just your judgment. Or, my favorite is we go to a Gottman therapist and they say, how to take a break when you start getting escalated, but he will just walk out and call that a break. How much, or in your professional perspective, is there a litmus test or a way to be able to call someone out? Like, okay, you're using these therapized phrases, ideas like taking a break, or you're not responsible for someone else's feelings, purposely wrong? Or is this indicative of someone who is still struggling with some emotional immaturity and needs to develop that skill a little bit more deeply? I love that he's going to therapy. I hate that he's using it to fight harder or cut deeper, I guess.
I love that you're being curious and you're not just jumping to the conclusion that he has malicious intent. It's confusing. When you start therapy, even months in, you are learning so many concepts, tools, phrases, and when you're in the midst of an argument or a discussion with your partner, you're trying to draw upon what you are learning, which is fabulous. It means that he's listening, he's paying attention in therapy, and he's absorbing it, trying to implement it. But yeah, in the beginning especially, it's clunky. So it could just be the messiness of change, or it could be used as a defensive tactic. I just want you to trust your gut. Anyone that feels like, okay, my partner is saying all the right words, but this doesn't feel more safe, that's a sign that something's amiss here. So in part 2, we're going to go into the 3 concrete tells that therapy phrases or terms are being used as a defense mechanism.